And we'll bring it to you a few times a week. It's Curry Honda's Under the Hood. We'll do a little video blogging. Today is National Signing Day. Certainly great news for a lot of young men and their families, an opportunity for college education, also to play some football, from really big-time football to playing football. And boy, I'd imagine when you put the helmet on and pads on for 4 more years, that's nothing but a bonus for a lot of these young guys. Here's the deal, though. I just read some numbers that said in the class of 2004, less than 50% of the top 50 recruits, in other words, more than 25 of the top 50 recruits coming out of high school, did not finish their careers at the schools that they started. Now, it could have been injuries, could have been academics, could have been it just wasn't a good fit. Coach leaves, I leave, whatever it is. My point is this. It certainly is great. It's the lifeblood of college football to have more talent than the other guy. I'll also tell you, how do you coach them up emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially? How are these kids able to handle being out of the house and the workload that comes with being a college football player? Certainly when you talk about the pressures of it, certainly when you talk about the guys who have been earmarked for greatness and maybe they're falling a little bit short, there's a lot of things and a lot of baggage that comes with a kid, 17 or 18, when he walks on a campus. Some coaches and their staffs are better at coaching players up and ensuring that the baggage of just being a young guy in a really different position doesn't ultimately get to you. I love the concept of mine are better than yours, but I will tell you what I like better is 2, 3, 4, 5 years later to look at mine versus yours and say, hey, they thought this about this class, but here's what they were able to accomplish. When you're playing 12 or 13 games a year, ultimately that win-loss record will be what people say you succeeded or failed at the football level. How many guys are actually walking down the aisle, getting a college education, and using the possibility of that scholarship to their utmost? I'd like to see those numbers. Some lessons will be learned from 18 to 22. More will be learned 25, 35, 45, and beyond. Never call a kid a bust. It's not fair to do. How do you handle your business, football-wise, more importantly, everything else that goes with it? That's the story I'd like to read a little bit more about when all is said and done. All right, for Curry Honda, we'll talk to you the next.